What's happening, people? Here, your boy Jordan GK back with another reaction video. This is more Jordan GK Reacts. Guys, we do have another inspirational, motivational video, but this is the one and only Kobe Bryant. God bless his soul. Yeah, God bless his soul, man. What a guy. I don't want to get emotional, man, because when you have good people like that in life that you not only look up to, but they are just another species, man, like another level of human. Like, he's not, the way he went about his life was just not, it weren't human, it was extraterrestrial level. Like, the way the guy apparently, well, I'm not going to say apparently, but these are the stories I heard, and you know, the interviews that I've seen of him. Like, he trained every single day, he'd train twice a day, he'd be waking up early hours in the basketball court. Players or a player would come in before training and he had already been training for an hour, 2 hours, sweating, and then he was ready to go again. That is how, man, I don't want to get emotional. That is how great that guy was. And people will have that argument, even within basketball, was he the greatest? People will say Michael Jordan. Some people will say, what's his name? I can't even remember his name. Is it Kevin Durant? Honestly, I can't believe I forgot his name. I apologize. It's not Kevin Durant. LeBron James. But it's like, oh yeah, but look at their stats. Look at their 100%. LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe. They all have things in common. They probably have the same mindset, mentality. But I think between Kobe and Michael, Kobe's mentality was just phenomenal. Michael Jordan's up there as well, but Kobe, for me, man, he was the best when it comes to mentality and mindset and training and working hard and grafting. And you could say Michael Jordan was probably more naturally a better basketball. You could see that he was naturally just gifted to play, even though he had to work hard 100%. But he done things that I'd never seen any man do on a basketball court. Kobe was the same. It's just madness, man. Obviously what happened to this guy as well was just crazy stuff, crazy news. But do you know what? His legacy has been left, and he will be remembered for forever in the basketball game, even in the world, man. He was a proper guy and a proper athlete. But anyway, guys, man, I don't want to get too emotional before we start this video, but it's going to be good to see what this guy was about. But before we start, make sure you leave this video with a like, subscribe to the channel, and remember to turn on that notification bell so you're up to date with my latest content. Guys, without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
You can be mentored by people who aren't alive.
100%. Because their stories still live. These muses are here. It's important to learn from them. Because you realize they're people just like us. They made mistakes just like us. And they kept going. We can do the same.
You know,
Wow.
They say we die twice. Once when the breath leaves our body, and once when the last person we know says our name.
And he would be shooting baskets in the dark because they hadn't even turned the lights on yet. He'd be there an hour, 2 hours before everybody. Everybody would be at breakfast, and he would show up fully sweated out, like he'd just done 3 hours of work, and that before anybody did anything.
How much harder will you work in this offseason now to get back to the championship?
I'll push myself to exhaustion. I play games with the flu. I play games with 102-degree fever, man.
Yeah, I made a promise to myself.
Different breed, man.
I work that hard every single day. When I do retire, I have no regrets. If I could work that hard every day,
Different breed.
what would my career be?
Lower Marion High School in Pennsylvania.
This kid right here, mark my words, is going to be unbelievable.
There you see Kobe Bryant in the foreground, the man many have dubbed the next Michael Jordan.
Bro!
So mad at you, willing to go to the extremes at the age of 34 playing 38 minutes. That's ludicrous. He's cursed as much as I am.
He just want to get to the offensive and then go one-on-one. I'm going to make his ass work now.
It was fun to be out there.
This man played with a broken finger and won a championship.
Man don't care, bro.
To Garnett, back to Elliott.
This guy was a machine, man. Absolute machine. Different breed. Different breed. Different breed, man.
Back-to-back titles for the Los Angeles Lakers, a three-peat and a sweep.
Their fourth NBA championship.
The LA Lakers, the 2010 NBA champions.
Falls down, and he is hurting. But
It's on his ankle.
beat him at the free throw line.
Achilles.
My family walks in. I had tears in my eyes.
And, you know, they're looking at you and stuff, and I'm like, you know, it's all right. Dad's going to be all right. We'll be fine. As a parent, you got to set the example. This obstacle cannot define me. It's not going to be responsible for me stepping away for the game that I love. I'm going to step away on my own terms.
We all have shit that we go through. We all have things obstacles that were in our way at some point or another. We all had doubt. But we chose. Using the darker emotions, the anger or resentment or frustration and sadness, using that as a weapon.
No matter what happens, the storm eventually ends. And when the storm does end, you want to make sure that you're ready. I've really learned to put one foot in front of the other, because eventually that storm passes.
Those times when you get up early and you work hard, those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway.
Yeah.
That is actually the dream.
Yeah. It's so true, man. I think those are the times that count the most. The times you want to do it, okay, you do that. But it's the times when it's like shit hits the fan, you're not up to it, your spirit's down, your levels are down, you can't be asked to do it, but you do it anyway. Those are the moments that count towards your success. Imagine all the times Kobe was knocked back and he couldn't get up from it. Would he even be Kobe Bryant? Would he be playing for the Lakers? Would he be this one of the best basketball players of all time? Probably not.
I didn't know if I could do it. You know, it was my daughter who kind of put things in perspective for me. Gianna, she's now 13, and she was like, well, you always tell us to go for it.
Don't do that, man.
We're not on this stage just because of talent or ability. We're up here because of 4 a.m. We're up here because of 2-a-days or 5-a-days. We're up here because we had a dream and let nothing stand in our way. If anything tried to bring us down, we used it to make us stronger. We were never satisfied, never finished. We'll never be retired.
That's how you have to be if you want to be a winner. There's just no way around it.
Rest at the end, not in the middle. And I took that to heart. My next dream is to be honored one day for inspiring the next generation of athletes to have a dream, sacrifice for it, and never ever rest in the middle.
Uncommon amongst uncommon people.
Why, man? Why?
Yesterday was supposed to be a celebratory day, and then we got tragic news about Kobe Bryant, and everything changed in a second. Life is short and it's fragile. And we don't know how many birthdays we have, so celebrate life. And if you haven't told someone you love them, do it now. Do it, tell people you love them. Call your friends, text your friends, hug them, kiss them.
And when I took it to the Laker game, we just had so much fun because for the first time I was seeing the game through her eyes. And she had such a great time. And as a father, you just...
That's all you want. That's all you can ask for.
Yes.
No one knows how much time we have.
Wow, man.
That's why we must live in the moment. We must enjoy the moment.
It was her. Like, she was having such a good time, and the players were coming up and saying hi to her. And, you know, and Bryant was talking about her fadeaway and all, you know.
We must reach and see and spend as much time as we can with our families and friends and the people that we absolutely love.
The most important thing in life is how your career moves and touches those around you, and how it carries forward to the next generation. Do you realize that's what makes true greatness?
What a guy, man. What a player. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know what to say, guys, to be honest with you, man. When someone that great, has done everything he said he was going to do, and he left his legacy, he said he wanted to motivate and inspire the next generation of, remember guys, he said basketball players, but let me tell you something, people, the next generation of people, man, and he done it. He said what he wanted to do, he said he was going to do it, and he done it. And yeah, the tragedy left behind, you know, of him passing at a young age, but the legacy the guy left behind, and he said he was going to do it, and he done it, and he didn't give up. The amount of knockbacks the guy must have had throughout his career, childhood, I mean, it's just, when you see a guy like that, it's like that automatically makes you want to become someone like that. It's just, man, it's just on another level, emotional level of feelings that I'm feeling right now, man, like inside. It's just, he's right about life, man. Like, life is, and when you say life is too short, it doesn't mean like you're born, then you're gone. It's like, life's unexpected. Like, you can't see the future, you can't see into the future. Life is so unexpected, man. Like, the other week, and it's, you know, I'd love to put a sugarcoat over it and say, nah, and like, be positive, but like the other week, like, I was playing a football match and I got an elbow to the eye, almost went blind in one eye. Like, before the game, I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't know that I would come out injured like that on my face. That's what I mean, man. Life is unexpected. Things can happen to you, but it's about the legacy you want to leave. It's about, who do you want to become? What man or woman do you want to be? What man or woman do you want to aspire to be? And that legacy, what legacy do you want to leave behind? What do you want people to remember you for? And he will be remembered as one of the greatest, not just one of the greatest basketball players of all time, but probably had one of the greatest minds and mentality of the game, and in sport in general. And the amount of love I have for the guy, and the amount of people that love him, and the legacy he left is just, it's infinitive. It's absolutely infinitive. Guys, sorry, I don't want to get too emotional, man. I want to keep things positive and stuff, but what a guy, man. What a guy, what a man, what a man. Anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy that video, man. Any more videos like that, let me know in the comment section. Like I said, I will continue doing like the football reactions and all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, man, I hope you felt that. I hope you felt that. Anyway, guys, you hear your boy Jordan GK. This is more Jordan GK Reacts, and I will see you in the next video.